What's up, Internet? This is Rambling Josh, and you're watching another episode of Let's Play Ark the Lad 2. Today, we make our way to the final floor of the Sealed Ruins. For real this time. We got a little statue of Choko and her father here. I guess that's supposed to be the Beast Lord or whatever. Anyways, our first order of business. If you recall from the last episode, I mentioned the angel statue that heals you. And there's the other statue here, which can take you out of the dungeon. And, as I mentioned previously, the options are actually mislabeled. So if you want to stay in the dungeon, you have to say yes. So that's kind of important. It would be a pain in the butt to have to leave and come all the way back here. Especially if you made it to 470 and you didn't make that mistake, or learn from that mistake on 460. So just check and make sure that I'm all set up and ready to go. I think one thing I want to do is replace the silk belt with some real armor. Let's go with a magic illusion robe. And I'm going to replace the necklace with... I think I'm going to replace it with Frey's headdress. A little bit of defense, and I think the elemental defense will come in handy too. Or, There's something... I recall something that the tragedy glasses do. I think they might just straight up nullify elemental damage, but I'm not entirely sure. So, I'm gonna stick with Frey's headdress, just because, yeah. I don't know. The tragedy glasses are just a weird item. But anyways, wait, hold on. There's one other thing. Should I give Lisa... Well, no, I think she's fine. What about Gruga? What does the rune axe look like? It's better in the long term. So is the axe bomber, but both of them are inferior at the moment. Aside from that, I think everyone else's equipment is good. As you can probably surmise from my preparations, I'm expecting this to be a rather difficult encounter. What isn't an illusion? Is the entire world an illusion? Illusion? I don't even know anymore. I mean, it looks pretty nice. I guess you didn't say it's an illusion, though. That seems like it might be a bad thing. No. So I guess Akura is supposed to be like Choko's memories. Whoa, the water got all like flashy and magic-y. So same party. And now the trick to this fight is that Choko is on her own. And she cannot get out of this area. I guess that's the skeleton of the Beast Lord. That was on the throne on floor 50, if you recall, in Ark the Lad 1. So I suppose Akura moved it down here. So Akura, 400 HP. Luckily, I've been powering Choko's HP upwards with the necklace all game, so she has a ton of HP. I'm gonna go with Kira. Maybe not? I was expecting it to do more damage. Well, I only took 5 damage, so that's a thing. Oh, these groups are not how I expected them. I wanted Ark and Gruga to be a team, and Lisa and Fujin to be... Did I choose Fujin? I meant to choose Raijin. Oh, whatever. It doesn't really matter. These things have a decent amount of health, I guess. I'm pretty sure that this battle doesn't end until all enemies are dead, including Akura and her minions. So it shouldn't be a problem to wait. Like, you should have enough time just fine to collect all of the treasure chests. I'm pretty sure at least one of them has a very good item in them. And the other one maybe not as much. Now that I think of it, these teams should probably be the other way around. Having Supernova to use on the undead would probably be better. Even though Gruga's physical attacks are still light elemental, so there's that. Now, it is possible for you to help Choko out if you have long-range enough attacks. Oh, that's death. Sure hope that doesn't work. Luckily, it has a very high or a very low chance of working. So if you were to say position Choko here, you could probably reach across this lake to heal her, and with the right attacks like Explosion or Earthquake, or perhaps some level 3 attacks, you could probably reach Akura if she were to be like here. Anyways, let's try something else. Let's try Marimera. I think I want to stick with magic attacks just because they don't incur a counterattack. Although, if everything up to this point is any indication, then I'm not going to have any trouble whatsoever dealing with Akura. Considering I've done like a quarter of her health and taken like 10 damage. Well, let's go like this actually. My sound is kind of lagging out a little bit. Let's kill this guy. And can't quite reach that chest. I really wish my sound was not lagging, or I guess my game in general was not lagging out as it is. It's rather inconvenient, but whatever. So this side's been dealt with, and you will not survive the counterattack. And if this skeleton does not die immediately, which he probably won't, Gruga will most definitely kill him next round. And let's see how powerful or how good physical does. The thing about physicals also is Akura's level 94, so... Oh yeah, physical attacks do much more damage. Well, there's the yellow ribbon. That's the item I was most interested in getting. Let's ditch an herb. I was thinking I might use these herbs to just kind of top my health off throughout the ruins, but I didn't end up needing them at all. I'm pretty sure the yellow ribbon is also Choko only, and it's increased ability. I guess that makes abilities do more damage. It's got good defense, and it's heal each turn. So, good stuff. Makes Choko a little bit more overpowered than she already is. Huh? Huh? What's going on? I killed off all the minions, but Akura's still alive. So Akura was her real name. Interesting. You're only half my daughter. No. Nobody will. Well, I guess that at least takes care of the Beast Lord for me. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Oh, well, I guess that takes care of that. So now I have to kill Akura. I still need to get that chest, though, so I'm just gonna sit pretty and let her come to me. Spread out a little bit, just because why not? I wonder if I can use weak enemy on her. No dice. I'm not doing anything till I get that chest. I don't think it's anything particularly good, but at the same time, this is my only chance to get it. Yeah, revival dust, so not particularly worth the effort, but it's better to be safe than sorry. And heal up Gruga, because why not? She seems pretty susceptible to physical damage, but she's also very high level, so she blocks attacks pretty easily. Let's see how you take Super Magic! Not bad. Actually, let us see how the yellow ribbon fares. And just for the heck of it, let's put the silk belt back on. Yes, let's equip the silver or the yellow ribbon and then resume using physical attacks. Thanks for that one, Brain. Is she almost dead? Oh wow, she actually is. Down she goes. Oh, hello, Gogan. When do you get here? Memory stone, huh? Interesting. It is somewhat confusing, yeah? Indeed. Yeah, I kind of got that. I think it's worth the risk. Yay, memories! Yeah, that's usually how it goes. I'm kind of glad that she's still like a carefree little girl rather than turning into some like super serious thing. It's good for Choko to still be Choko. Indubitably. Ruri Raru. Wait. Ruri Raru Ra Papa. Well, that's inconvenient. Now, let's see here. If I go to Choko, she now knows Stimulant. I think she knew Vanish before. Maybe? Well, whatever. Rui ra ru ra 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 papa. And with that, we are done with Choko's side quest. So, I'm of two minds what to do with her equipment, because I do want her to continue leveling up, but at the same time, I do want her HP to get as high as possible, so what I think I will do is put the necklace back on her and just switch on the yellow belt, or what was it called? The yellow thingamabobber. Yellow ribbon, that's it. The yellow ribbon. I'll put that on during like hard encounters and such. But for now, I want to give a quick demonstration of Choko's new powers. So to do that, this is probably not the best place to demonstrate it just because the enemies are pretty spread out, but what are you gonna do? And I'm gonna go with just Choko just to speed things up a little bit. And despite what I just said, I'm actually going to equip the yellow ribbon just to demonstrate. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it enhances her powers, the power of her abilities. So yeah. So if we use Stimulant, Choko gets really big and turns into that. Yes, come to your doom, puny enemies. I think in this form that Choko's physical strength is lower than in her normal form. If I look at Choko, maybe not. 83, that sounds about right. But her magic, I believe, is higher. But the biggest advantage that comes with this form is the ability to use Vanish, which apparently I only know level 1 Vanish right now. That is kind of bad, I guess? I don't know. It's an attack that hits all around you and does a lot of damage. I was kind of hoping to know more than level 1 Vanish, but I guess you get what you get. I don't think, despite the fact that she has wings, she technically has the ability to fly. Yeah. So... okay, well, it's about halfway to level 2. And I think leveling up Vanish is one of the biggest reasons to continue leveling Choko up at this point. Although, in the long run, it may not end up mattering all that much. And I think that's a good enough demonstration for now, so what I think I'm gonna do is just cut to the end of the battle. Now, before I leave it here for today, I want to explain something, a little something real quick. And that is... wow, does she stay in that form? That's convenient. So the last time, or rather the first time that I played through this game, I did things a little bit differently at this point. And that is, I used something called the Arc Arena, which is a separate game that comes with the Arc the Lad trilogy, or Collector's Edition rather. And the Arc Arena is kind of like a companion game that lets you, kind of like Pokemon Colosseum, I guess, that lets you load your data into it, and you get access to like little sub-games and battle arena and stuff like that, as well as certain prizes that go with it. And so the last time I played through the game, I kind of basically took full advantage of that. And as a result, my gear was a lot better, and my levels for a handful of characters were a lot higher. Now I think I did that right before the approach to like the final dungeon, but it meant that going into the final dungeon I had like level 3 Vanish and all that. Now I'm not going to do that this time around. I think I am going to demonstrate Arc Arena at some point, probably after I've beaten the game, as just like some bonus content if I have time. But the main reason I'm mentioning this is just to keep in mind that I'm not 100% sure how well my current setup is actually going to work in the final dungeon without the benefits that Arc Arena gives you. So there's that. And it mostly just came to mind when I realized that I don't have level 3 Vanish, because if I remember correctly, like it was over a year ago at this point that I did it. But I believe I used level 3 Vanish heavily in the final dungeon, and particularly against the final boss. I could very much be wrong about that, but one way or another, we'll figure it out, and it'll all work out fine, I'm sure. And now that I have made some excuses for myself, I will probably, the next thing I'm going to do is, I think I'm gonna go for Deekbeck's side quest next. So we will do that on the next episode of Let's Play Ark the Lad 2. Catch you later.